Namaskar to all of you, and I welcome you to this Sunday service today. And today we have a normal, Ganesha Abhishekam. We'll start with the Ganesha Abhishekam, and then we have a talk at 11:30 by Dr. B.S. Kashinathji. And today's topic is the one and only instrument for Dharma. So I would request everybody to be attentive and listen to it. And we are going to relay it from his home, and you will enjoy it. And then we are going to have Archana and followed by Mahamangal Arti. We should be done by 12:15. And thank you and God bless you. And we're just starting. And I just want to say that we have already reopened the temple, and you are most welcome to be in the temple. But we have put certain restrictions in place, keeping the COVID, spurt in mind, because safety of our devotees is most important. Safety of the priest and the manager is very important to all of us, to the whole community. And therefore, what we have done is a walk-through darshan. And we have put, you will be checked for temperature. Please wear the mask. No mask, and there is no entry. And then you please use the sanitizer, write your name, fill in a form, do the temperature check, which will be done by one of the volunteers. And then please come in here, and it's a walk-through darshan. At any point of time, there will be 6 people inside. And after that, once people leave one by one, the others can enter. So thank you so much. I request everybody to please cooperate on this, and it is for you, and your cooperation is most important. Thank you, and God bless you all. Sat Maharaj.
केशवाय स्वाहा नारायणाय स्वाहा माधवाय स्वाहा गोविंदाय नमः विष्णुवे नमः सदनाय नमः त्रिविक्रमाय नमः वामनाय नमः श्रीधराय नमः ऋषिकेशाय नमः पद्मनाभाय नमः दामोदराय नमः संकर्षणाय नमः वासुदेवाय नमः प्रद्युम्नाय नमः निरुद्धाय नमः अदोक्षजाय नमः पुरुषोत्तमाय नमः नरसिंहाय नमः अच्युताय नमः जनार्दनाय नमः उपेन्द्राय हरे नमः कृष्णाय नमः श्रीकृष्णपरब्रह्मणे नमः उत्तिष्ठन्तो भूतपिशाचाः एते भूम्परकाः एते स्मरतेन ब्रह्मकर्मसमारभेदो प्राणानायम्य अमृतब्रह्मा भूर्भुवस्वरं भूर्भुवस्वरं शुभे शोभने मुहूर्ते महाशम्भो महाविष्णु वराग्नेया प्रवर्तमानस्य आद्यब्रह्मणः द्विपरार्धे श्वेतवराकल्पे वैवस्वतमन्वन्तरे कलियुगे प्रथमवादे क्रौञ्चद्वीपे रमणकवर्षे ऐन्द्रकण्ठे वचमे पार्श्वेऽस्मिन् वर्तमानेन वाहकचन्द्रमानेन अस्यां प्रभो षष्ठिसंवत्सराणां शार्वरीनाम संवत्सरे दक्षिणायने हेमन्तऋतो मार्गशिरधनुर्मासे शुक्लपक्षे शुभाधितो वासरः वासरस्तु भानुवासरयुक्तायं शुभनक्षत्र एवं विशेषणदृष्टायं संजवादस्य गोत्रस्य साम्यवासातरे गोत्रोद्भवस्य राजेन्द्र तुषु नामदेस्य पंपूष नामदेस्य वीरेश नामदेस्य अक्षय नामदेस्य सकुटुम्बानां शुभोत्रोद्भवस्य केबी गणेशप्प रुक्मिणी नाम्यः वादुगोत्रोद्भवस्य राजाराम भाला नामदेस्य रचुगोत्रोद्भवस्य राजलक्ष्मीभट्ट रमेश नामदेस्य कश्यपगोत्रोद्भवस्य अक्षत लालवाड़ी नामदेस्य शुभोत्रोद्भवस्य राजगोपालसूरकल्पना धनम ईश्वर नामदेस्य कलमलगोत्रोद्भवस्य कुमार नामदेस्य अमी नाम्य देव नामदेस्य शशि नामदेस्य धनंजय गोत्रोद्भवस्य किशोर गंगपाणी माधवी नाम्य अनीश अंजू नामदेस्य पूर्व ऋषिगोत्रोद्भवस्य श्रीनिवास चक्रवर्ती श्रीदेव आनंद नामदेस्य मुदलोड गोत्रस्य वेंकट रेड्डी राम रेड्डी प्रशांत नम्यः श्रीविष्णु गोत्रं श्रेयानम्यः जम्बू मर्षगोत्रस्य रमेश गजपतिनिदास्य जगन्नाथ नमदेस्य शिवगोत्रस्य वीरभद्रप्प ज्योति अंबिका नम्यः प्रिया प्रशांत नमदेस्य धनंजय गोत्रस्य सत्यनारायण राजो नागमणि राज नमदेस्य दुरास मर्षगोत्रस्य उदय भास्कर वेक्काल नमदेस्य बाल सरस्वती नाम्यः कौशिकगोत्रस्य शिवराज शर्मा नमदेस्य भानुमति सुब्रह्मण्य सूर्यनारायण शर्मा सुब्रह्मण्य शर्मा नारायण शर्मा नमदेस्य शिवगोत्रस्य राहुल वेलगा नमदेस्य बलुट्रगोत्रस्य श्रीधरवास रेड्डी ममता श्रेया सुजीत नमदेस्य आतुल गोत्रस्य कृष्णमोहन मंत्रवादी कमला नम्यः वसुधा मधुकर नमदेस्य कन्नड गोत्रस्य मंजुमति नाग पभ्रा नमदेस्य पल्लवी नम्यः आदिति अभिनव नमदेस्य सुजाता देवी नम्यः ग्रंथ गोत्रस्य भास्कर पुराणवर्मा नम्यः कार्तिक नम वीर लीला आमनी नम्यः भारद्वाज गोत्रस्य माधवराव गोविंदराज नमदेस्य उषा नम्यः मधुनाड गोत्रस्य श्रीमान गोत्रस्य विजया नम्यः सिद्धार्थ नमदेस्य आदित्य नमदेस्य असजमानस्य गोत्रोद्भवस्य ओम शिवस्य गोत्रस्य राजेश वेंकटेश नमदेस्य रेखा नम्य राहुल नमदेस्य जय कृष्ण नमदेस्य प्रिया नम्य अश्विन नमदेस्य अपर्णा प्रभाकर नमदेस्य इंद्रा प्रसाद नमदेस्य सह कुटुंबानां क्षमस्तेर्वीर्यारोग्य ऐश्वर्याभिवृद्ध्यर्थम् ओम महागणाधिपति नमः पंचामृत रसाभिषेक पूजां च करिष्ये हर हर नमः पार्वती पदे हर हर महादेव ओम असजमानस्य गोत्रोद्भवस्य शनिगळ गोत्रोद्भवस्य गोवर्धन रेड्डी नामदेस्य सुकृता नाम्याः आध्या नाम्याः सह कुटुंबानाम् असजमानस्य गोत्रोद्भवस्य श्रीवत्स गोत्रोद्भवस्य ओम विशालाराव नामदेस्य सह कुटुंबानां सभ्रार्थिकानां क्षमस्तेर्वीर्य आयुरारोग्यैश्वर्याभिवृद्ध्यर्थं प्रसन्न महागणाधिपते नमः पंचामृत फल रस अभिषेक पूजां च करिष्ये ओम महागणाधिपते नमः ध्यानं गणानान्त्वा गणपतिं भवामहे कविं कवीनाम् उपवश्रमस्तवं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणस्पदा विष्णुमन्वदपस्यैतसादनं महागणपतये नमः एकदन्ताय विद्महे वक्रतुण्डाय धीमहि तन्नो दन्तिः प्रचोदयात् भोः महागणपतिमावाहयामि भुवः महागणपतिमावाहयामि स्वः महागणपतिमावाहयामि भूर्भुवः स्वः महागणपतिमावाहयामि ध्यानं समर्पयामि आसनं समर्पयामि महागणाधिपते नमः पादयोः पाद्यं समर्पयामि हस्तयोः अर्घ्यं समर्पयामि मुखे आचमनं समर्पयामि स्नानं समर्पयामि स्नानाङ्गमाचमनं समर्पयामि महागणाधिपतये नमः शुद्धोदकस्नानं गणेश महाराज की हर नमः पार्वती पदे हर हर महादेव ओम आपो इष्टामयो भुवः तानभूर्जे ददातु न महेरणाय दक्षसे यो पश्यवतमो रथः तस्य वार्यते नः प्रतिमादरः आपो जनयता जनः ओम धरिद्रावर्णवारिषं जिष्णोरस्वस्त्रवाजिनः सुरभिनो मुगावरप्रणायोगं सितारिषदो भद्रास्नभयामि ओम धरिद्रावर्णवारिषं जिष्णोरस्वस्य वाजिनः सुरभिनो मुगावरप्रणायोगं सितारिषदो भद्रास्नभयामि तदिस्नानानन्तरे शुद्धोदक स्नापयामि। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। आज्ञामतो सर्वोदकस्नानम्। हर हर नमः पार्वतीपदे हर हर महादेव। ॐ शुक्रमसर्जोदे रसिते जोषि देवो वस्तविदोत् पुनः तच्छत्रेण पवित्रेण ततो सूर्यस्य रश्मिभिः आद्येन स्मरामि। ॐ मधुमाधायते मधुक्षरन्ति सिन्धवः माध्वेर्नः सन्तोषसनीः मधुनक्तमतोषसे मधुनक्तात्युभं मृदः मधोभ्यो रश्मनस्थितो मधुमान्धो रक्षते मधुमानमस्तसूर्यः माध्वीर्गावो भवन्तु नः मधुना स्नापयामि। ॐ स्वादत्ववत्सदिव्य यजन्मुने स्वाधरिन्द्राय सहरि सुनाम्ने स्वाधरमित्राय वरुणाय वायुवे बृहस्पतये मधुर्मागमदाभ्यः शर्क्रोदकेन स्नापयामि। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। स्नानानन्तरे शुद्धोदकस्नानम्। ॐ यातागं राजावरुणो यातिमध्ये सत्यामृत अवपश्यन् जनानाम् अदस्तुतः शुचयो यापावकास्थानापशब्दस्य भवन्तु। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। गन्धोदक पुष्पोदकस्नानम् गन्धद्वारापुरादेश ईश्वरीकं सर्वभूतानां तामिहोपक्वहे प्रियम्। ॐ योगान् पुष्पं भेद पुष्पवान् प्रजावान् पशुमान् भवति चन्द्रमा वा पुष्पं पुष्पवान् प्रजावान् पशुमान् भवति। पुष्पोदकस्नानं समर्पयामि। स्नानानन्तरे शुद्धोदकस्नानम्। यासान् देवायुगृह्णन्ति भक्षम्या अन्तरिक्षे बहुना भवन्ति याः प्रथमिं पशुन्धन्ति पुत्रास्तारापरद्रस्यो न भवतु। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। ॐ याः परवीर्याफला पुष्पाः याश्च पुष्पणीः बृहस्पतिर्प्रसूरात् ज्ञानं संप्रदन्नः फलोदकेन स्नापयामि। ॐ फलोदके शुद्धोदकस्नानम्। ॐ शिवे नमः चक्षुषा पश्यताः तनुपस्फुटं मे तद्वागमग्निकं प्रस्फुटो देवोऽभिवत्तो फलभोजो निरक्षा। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः। फलोदकस्नानं समर्पयामि। ॐ सहस्रशीर्षा पुरुषः सहस्राष्टसहस्रभाग तथोऽभिं विश्वतो वृत्वा अत्यरिष्टशताङ्गुलं पुरुषदेवैदभं सर्वं यद्भूतं यत्तभव्यं सुधामृतस्वस्तेशानः यदन्नेन पुरोहते एकावारः अधोऽध्यायागच्छभोविदः आदोषविश्वभूतानि त्रिपादस्यामृतं विदे त्रिपादोद्भवतः पादोत्तेहापवात् पुनः ततो विश्वं वक्रामद राधनानशनाभिः तस्माद्विराजदायत विराजो निपूरुषः तदातो अत्यन्तभूर्मतो पुरः यत्पुरुषेणः विशाः देवान्वद वसन्तोऽस्याचिराज्यम् ग्रीष्मयुग्मशरद्वैः सप्तास्यासन्तर्दयः त्रिसप्तमिधकृताः देवायुध्यन्माः अबद्धं पुरुषं वहं संयज्ञं वर्षदप्रोक्तन् पुरुषं साकमकृतः येन देवा अयजन्त साद्यारुभयस्ते तस्माद्रुद्रात् सर्वतः पृथक् सामानि जिगिरे सन्धाकं जिगिरे तस्माद् यतस्तस्मादजायत तस्मादस्मादजायन्त विशेषो प्रयागतः भावो निर्गिरे तस्माद् तस्माज्जाताऽजायः यत्पुरुषं न ददुः तदुदाव्यकल्पयन् मुखं किमस्वतो वायुं सा भूरोपादाविष्टयते ब्राह्मणास्तमुतमासी पूरागन्यस्मृतः ऊहोरस यद्वैश्यः तद्भागं शूद्रो अजायत चन्द्रमा मनसो जातः तत्सूर्योरजायत मुखादिन्द्रश्चाग्निश्च प्राणाद्वायुरजायत नाभ्यासीदन्तरिक्षगम् श्रीष्णार्धौ संवत्सरः अध्याम्भूमिर्दिशश्रोत्राद् तथा लोकारम् अकल्पयन् वेदाहमेदं पुरुषं महान्तम् आदित्यवर्णं तमसस्तु पारे सर्वाणि रूपाणि वितद्शरीरः नामानि भूत्वानि विवरन् निरास्ते धाता पुरस्ताद्धमुदाजहार चक्रप्रविद्वान् प्रविशश्चतस्रः तद्गृहं विद्वानमजहोति नामस्पन्था विद्यते जनाय प्रजापतिश्चरति गर्भे अन्तः अजायमानो बहुधा विजायते तत्शरीरः परिधानं तु योनिः मरीचीनां परमिच्छन्ति वेदतः यो देवेभ्यो आतपदे यो देवानां पुरोन्दः पूर्वो यो देवेभ्यो जातः नमो ऋषाय ब्राह्मये कृतं ब्राह्मं जनयन्तः देवाग्रे दुर्ध्रुवन् यस्यैवं ब्राह्मणो विद्यात् तस्य देवाजन्मजे ईश्वरे लक्ष्मीरपज्ञो अहोरात्रे वासरे नक्षत्राणि रूपम् अश्वनो व्याप्तम् इष्टं मणिजान अहं मणिजान सर्वं मणिजान ॐ एकदन्तं चतुर्हस्तं दाढमङ्कुशधारणं वदन्तवरदं हस्ते दुर्ग्राणं मूषकद्रुतं रक्तं बन्धोदरं भक्तां कम्पिनं देवं जगत्तारणं आयुर्वेदं वृत्ताभ्यो पुत्रदे कृतात्पुरम् एवं ध्यायते ओदित्यं स योगी योगनामरः नमो व्रातपतये नमो गणपतये नमः प्रणपतये नमो लम्बोदराय एकदन्ताय विघ्नविनाशनाय वरदमूर्तये नमो नमः एकदन्ताय विद्महे वक्रतुण्डाय धीमहि तन्नो दन्ति प्रचोदयात् ॐ भद्रं कर्णे विष्णुयाम देवाः भद्रं रक्षेमाक्षरभयत्राः पुष्पवागं तस्माभिः यथेमदेव इदं ददायुः तस्न इन्द्रावृद्धस्वा तस्न पूषास्तवेदाः तस्न शास्त्रोरिष्टमेः तस्न पुष्परद्धातो ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनस्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हर नमः पार्वती पते हर हर महादेव गणेश महाराज की जय नमः गोविंद अमृताभिषेको अस्तु स्वर्णाभिषेको अस्तु रजताभिषेको अस्तु पंचामृत स्नानं फलोदक स्नानं समर्पयामि गन्धद्वारां नित्यपष्टाङ्करेशणी ईश्वरीगं सर्वभूतानां तामिहोपह्वहेश्वर महागणपतये नमः कुङ्कुमं समर्पयामि कुङ्कुमं शोभनं दिव्यं नानालङ्कारभूतं कुङ्कुमान् समर्पयामि महागणपतये नमः कुङ्कुमान् समर्पयामि पुष्पैर्पूजयामि ॐ सुमुखाय नमः एकदन्ताय नमः विनायकाय नमः विघ्नराजाय नमः गौरीपुत्राय नमः गणेश्वराय नमः स्कन्दाग्रजाय नमः वियाय नमः भूताय नमः दक्षाय नमः द्विजप्रियाय नमः अग्निगुरवे नमः इन्द्रश्रीप्रदाय नमः वाणीबलप्रदाय नमः सर्वसिद्धिप्रदाय नमः महागणपतये नमः नानाविध परिमलपत्रपुष्पाणि समर्पयामि धूपमाग्रापयामि ॐ महागणपतये नमः ॐ दशाङ्गं कुकुलं कपिलाग्रतसंयुक्तं धूपोऽयं प्रतिकृत्यतां धूपमाग्रापयामि नैवेद्यम् भूर्भुवस्सुवः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात् महागणाधिपतये नमः नारिकेलफलं नैवेद्यं समर्पयामि कदलीफलं निवेदयामि ॐ प्राणाय स्वाहा अपानाय स्वाहा प्राणाय स्वाहा उदानाय स्वाहा समानाय स्वाहा ब्रह्मणे नमः स्वाहा मधुमध्ये पात्रं समर्पयामि अर्घ्यं समर्पयामि आचमनं समर्पयामि महागणाधिपतये नमः ताम्बूलात्तेन समर्पयामि तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात् महागणाधिपतये नमः उण्डरालभक्षं नैवेद्यं समर्पयामि ॐ गं गणपतये नमः गं गणपतये नमः गं गणपतये नमः गं गणपतये नमः ॐ गं गणपतये नमः पाद्यम् अर्घ्यम् आचमनं समर्पयामि ताम्बूलं समर्पयामि कर्पूरमङ्गलनीराजनः ॐ आरती दीजिए।
एक मिनट। Hello, come here. Just do this back. Come on. Do this back. Oh, Bala, come. Bala, come. She will do this. You do this. महाराज 1 मिनट में आता हूँ। इधर ये करके but see that you don't stop. Can you call? 11:10, right? So we just say we can put bhajan till then. Do bhajan till then. We just completed the Abhishek and Archana to Lord Ganesha. So while we are doing Alankaram, there are 10 more minutes for the discourse to start by Dr. Kashinaji. So for 10 minutes, please listen to bhajans, and after 10 minutes, we'll relay the discourse, which will be the one and only instrument for Dharma, which is going to be a wonderful insight and a wonderful discourse. Please listen to it, and Dr. Kashinaji, B.S. Kashinaji will be delivering this discourse to us. Thank you. Hold on. Okay. You put this on it. Sir, we are about to start.
Okay, shall I?
No, just a minute. So while we are doing the Alankaram, we have one of the most learned speakers today here, who is Dr. B.S. Kashinathji, and he is very kind to give a discourse on the one and only instrument for Dharma. So it's going to be very insightful, and go ahead and listen to it. And thank you very much, Dr. Kashinathji. We are very grateful to you for really agreeing to speak at a very short notice. So we'll go ahead and again, the title for today is The One and Only Instrument for Dharma by B.S. Kashinathji. We go ahead. Thank you. Go ahead, sir.
Thank you. Good morning. I want to thank the Hindu temple and Sri Rajaji and Sankarji for participating in this talk. And the title of my talk today is The One and Only Instrument for Dharma. Human birth in Hinduism is highly valued. We think this is a great opportunity. What is the opportunity for? The goal of a Hindu is to realize that his identity is with the all-pervading reality that we call Brahman. It is Brahman in the Jnana Marga and God, Devaru, in the Bhakti Marga. The identity when the experience occurs, that experience is called Turiya. When we finally realize our true identity is in fact this reality, this all-pervading Brahman, this God, and that is called Turiya or Moksha or Nirvana. But how does one reach this realization? This requires training, sadhana, where we integrate the body, the mind, and intellect under the guidance of a self-realized teacher. The reason human birth is thought to be the finest and the greatest achievement is because there is no other living being, be it plant, be it animal, that has the required equipment to achieve this goal. Only humans have this ability. That is why Hinduism thinks human birth is precious. In Viveka Chudamani, a great work of Sri Adi Shankara, Shankara says, Durlabham Trayadeva Tat Devanugraha Hetukam Manushyatvam Mumukshatvam Mahapurusha Samshrayaha. What this means is there are three things which are rare indeed and are due to the grace of God, namely a human birth, the longing for liberation, mumukshatvam, and the protecting care of a perfected sage, i.e. a guru. Purandara was a great poet from the 15th century whose compositions are popular in a very big way even to this day. He in a poem said, Manushya Janma Daddano Chattaganida. Very indulgently, very lovingly, he addresses human beings and says, human birth is a very big deal. If you don't realize it, we are truly lunatics. So let us realize, let us find out that in fact we have an opportunity. So we do have, as human beings, this great equipment, and it's our responsibility to take care of it. This means we have to maintain it in good working order at the level of physical body, mind, and spirit. universal responsibility as a human being. This is not only for our pleasure. If you are a father, you have to be a good father, as a mother, you have to be a good mother, and you are a citizen of a community, and you are a citizen of a country, and you are a citizen of humankind, and the environment that protects and nurtures us. In order to take care of all these things and discharge what we owe to these agencies, we have to keep our body, mind, and spirit in working order. So that is the topic of today. Now let me digress and tell you a story from Kumara Sambhava of Kalidasa. Kalidasa was dated approximately 5th century in the Common Era. We all know that Kumara Sambhava is a story where Parvati and Shiva marry and Kumara or Kartikeya or Shanmukha is born. This part of the story that I'm referring to, in this part, Parvati, as a young princess in the Himalayas, is engaged in a very difficult and hard penance, tapas, because she wants to win the heart of her love, Shiva. She is doing such a rigorous penance that she increases the self-sacrifice in a stepwise manner. At first, she eats leaves, fruits, and roots. Then sometimes she gives up even eating leaves and subsists on air. Basically, she is fasting herself. This is the fact that she doesn't even eat leaves to live, to survive. She has been called Aparna. Aparna means leaf, Aparna, one who even refused to eat a leaf. Because of this, she's a young woman at this stage, a very beautiful woman who was very healthy, but because of the rigorous penance, she's beginning to lose weight and becoming thin. Then a young yogi visits her and sees her in this state. This yogi is none other than Shiva himself, who has come to test her devotion. He says, "You are a beautiful princess. You should be enjoying life at this stage. Why are you subjecting your body to such a hardship and injuring it?" Because, he says, "Sharira madhyam khalu dharma sadhanam." Body is the most important instrument for a wholesome life, for an ethical life. Parvati says, I have fallen in love with Shiva and I want to draw his attention, and the only way that can be done is by rigorous tapas or penance. If the body gets hurt in the process, I do not mind, because I am absolutely committed to gain the love of Lord Shiva. So the story goes on. Yogi says, I'm really surprised you have chosen to marry someone who lives in the cemetery and whose body is covered with ashes, who is always meditating, and he has got a snake around his neck. Why are you giving your heart to a person like this? You can marry any king you want in this world. She becomes angry that he is saying bad things about Shiva. And then she says, "I'm done with you, I'm leaving this place." When she tries to go away, Shiva appears in his real form, and the yogi reveals his identity as Shiva himself. And then Shiva says, "I'm really amazed at your devotion," and he tells Parvati that he is hers forever. So, Shariram Adyam Khalu Dharma Sadhanam. The one and only instrument for dharma is our body. That is the topic and the title of our talk, taken from Kumara Sambhava. This subject matter is extremely relevant, even more so now. It's always relevant, but it's even more relevant now in view of the COVID pandemic. Taking care of ourselves, what does that mean? First of all, let's establish some basic facts. Taking care of ourselves is not a selfish act. A lot of people say, that means you're indulging yourself. No, sir. You are not indulging in yourself. This is not a selfish act. We should be healthy order to discharge our duties to our family, community, country, and the world. If we are not healthy, we are not going to be able to meet our responsibilities. Otherwise, we will fall sick and start drawing on the resources in the society that is meant for sick people. This way, now we have become a part of the problem. We should always try to be on the part of the solution. So, let's see, with increasing numbers of COVID infections, there is a huge strain on the resources. We read every day how, for example, in the state of California, in LA area, they don't even have ICU beds anymore. There are not enough doctors and hospital staff, nurses, respiratory therapists, and all these people to take care of COVID patients. Beds and ventilators we are running out of beds and ventilators to provide for our patients. This also, in addition to the usual illnesses and problems that we have with health, that also require attention from the medical world. So there is an urgent need to reduce the strain on the resources right now. It's immediate. It's not tomorrow. It's not next month. So let us be a member of a team that provides the solution and does not strain, does not impose on the scant resources we have if we can help it. What does being healthy mean? Health can be seen as body health, mental health, and a spiritual well-being. Body health, we all know, is taking care of our physical body. It starts with regular habits. There has to be moderation in food. There can be no overindulging in food. Because, as we know, diseases have their origin in two kinds of situations. One is our genetics, that is the inherited DNA, which we can't do anything about. We can't choose our parents now. It's too late. We are born already. So the genetics is something we can't do anything about. But it's not only genetics. It's important to realize that even the environment has a very strong impact on our health. So that is something we can do something about. That is the environment, meaning what food we eat, what kind of exercise we do. So we all know that in the United States and in our countries and communities, gaining weight and becoming, and some of us becoming obese, has become in fact a major problem. So one thing we can do is to avoid overeating. That's one part of the solution. And we all know it is not a mystery when we are reaching for another extra health thing which we don't need. We all know when we are doing it. So, especially during the holidays, there is so much food around that is even an additional challenge. And now with COVID, most of us are working from home, then food is readily available. So, another challenge to overcome. We all know that excessive weight can predispose to diabetes, and we as South Asians and Indians, we are at a high risk for diabetes. So, by overeating, by not controlling our caloric intake or the balanced diet intake, by not exercising, we compound the problem and bring on overweight and diabetes, and then give on to the complications of these things. So let us not add to the problem by overeating. There is one more reason why overeating can occur in our current situation. With COVID-19 related problems where we are not going out as much, We are not seeing our friends. We are not seeing our family, our sons, our daughters, our grandchildren, and our parents, and so on. This results in an enormous emotional stress. And one thing we human beings commonly do, not all but most of us, is we relieve stress by eating. Stress can also make us eat more and more and seek comfort in food. More pizzas, more muscle puffs, and more gulab jamun. So we need to seek methods to reduce the stress. This involves physical exercise and spiritual practice of meditation or upasana. Exercising is a key element that is good for both physical and mental health. It's very important to know that when we exercise, it's not only the benefit of getting the benefit, our mental health is also deriving a lot of health. We have to improve the cardiovascular health of our bodies by exercising. And again, as South Asians, as Indians, we are at a higher risk for cardiovascular disease. So what we should do is not be a weekend warrior and run for 10 miles one day and then recover from it with all the damage done to the body for next 2 months. It has to be a gradual increase in the intensity and duration of exercise under the guidance of our physicians and not just go and do what you want. So this is especially true for those of us who are in middle age and old age, that we should have a calibrated, guided exercise schedule. The important thing about exercise, as well as the other things we talked about, is the regularity with which we do. We can't do everything in one weekend and say, then I'll take a break for 2 months. It is a little bit every day of controlling caloric intake, exercising, even a little bit but on a regular basis, and slowly increasing it under the physician's guidance. These are the ways to achieve good body health, physical health. So what about mental health? We have to realize that physical and mental health are in fact connected with each other. Stress, as we just talked about, has become even more with COVID-19 due to lack of the social contact, due to lack of going away from the environment of home. I mean, that was refreshing to go to an office or a hospital and come back, so that both places kind of give you a refreshing environment. The stress, the mental stress, the mental tension can show up in many different ways. There could be a depressed feeling, and as I said, it can lead to overeating or not eating enough. There can be eating disorders, not just overeating. Some people may not eat enough at all to support their body health because they don't feel good. They feel depressed. And this stress can lead to excessive alcohol drinking and excessive or any intake of recreational drugs. It is absolutely essential that we recognize this. This can be by ourselves. We may ourselves recognize it and say, oh, I need to change. Or when our spouse, family members, or friends point it out. When they do such a thing, when we are not aware ourselves, and when our spouse or family members or friends say, hey, listen, I'm really concerned about you, don't get angry with that person. He or she is the messenger. The person who's having the problem is us. So let us heed the advice, not get angry and seek help. Where do we get help for this? One can ask the primary care doctor and get his or her guidance. The other, horrible consequence of this mental stress, especially in the time of COVID, is domestic violence. Our own family members are at risk for being victims of domestic violence at our hands. There are enough self-imposed um, stay-at-home social isolation has led to increase in domestic violence. Who is being victimized here? Our own loved ones, meaning our spouses, our children, our brothers, our sisters, our parents. We cannot have that because they also don't have any place to go to in these times. With COVID-19, where are they going to go? So this results in a very toxic environment at home where one is assaulting the other. And it doesn't have to be physical assault. It can be a verbal assault, emotional assault. We have to prevent this. And we have to realize that we are not alone in addressing these problems that we might have. Help is available. Where is the help? One such help is available in our own temple, where in a program run by Sri Murthy Pattamalla with the Board of Trustees giving him incredible support. One such service for information to get the right kind of contact information that is available in Hindu temple. But in addition, we also have a number of agencies in San Antonio metropolitan area that help either domestic violence victims or people who are feeling so depressed that they don't see life as worth living. There are all kinds of hotlines available and we should make use of them. This is a very major part of our overall health, that is the mental health. So, how do one hold? None of us ever lived, nearly all of us are born after the influenza epidemic of 1919, 102 years ago, 101 years ago that occurred. So this is something new to us. This kind of a global pandemic is new to us. This is over and above all the other problems we were already having. So we have to, in order to face this, strengthen our core spiritual health. Because from that core comes the mental activity and the physical activity. But from that core, we will change our attitude towards our mental health and physical health. And this spiritual health again requires regularity of sadhana. It can consist of prayers of a deity of your choice, upasana, japa, and meditation. These are all available for reading and discussing spiritual works such as Ramayana, Mahabharata, Gita, and Upanishads, depending on one's ability and one's choice. There are good satsangs available. Satsangs are groups of like-minded people that can meet and discuss these kinds of things in order to have a better understanding and what we are doing in this life. Let us seek the method that's best fit for you. It's very important to realize that one method does not fit all. We all come in various different abilities and excellences and qualities. So we have to choose the right method. How do we choose the right method? If we have access to a good teacher of spiritual kind, that guidance is absolutely invaluable. The most important thing is to be regular in practice, the same place, the same site within the house, same location, and sincerely starting that practice. So, in order to realize our goal in life, that we are nothing but the ultimate reality that in Jnana Marga we call as Brahman, or in Bhakti Marga we call as God. This is the support for this comes from the very first word of the Mandukya Upanishad. Hariti Om. Hari. Om is the symbol of this eternal, all-pervading reality principle called Brahman. And so Hari is same as Brahman. So this to realize that I am nothing but that. And I'm not this body-mind complex. Ultimately, I am that ultimate reality. We have to deal with maintain the birth and the equipment that we are given, i.e. this body-mind complex. And we have to take it in a good working order in order to discharge our duties for ourselves, for our family, for our community, for our city, for our country, for humanity itself, and ultimately for the environment, inanimate and animate factors that constitute what is Earth today. So we have responsibility for all these things. Where do we draw the discipline? Where do we draw the strength to meet these responsibilities? It is by taking care of our body-mind, because it's the only instrument we have in order to achieve that goal. So in summary for today, human life is a very precious thing. But leading an ethical life, a dharmic life, where I meet all these responsibilities I have that I just enumerated, is a big challenge. And now the challenge has become even more with the pandemic of COVID-19. We have great resources both in ourselves and outside. We have to tap those resources. Our own resources include our body, mind, and spirit. We have to guard the health of the body, mind, and keep the body and mind in working order in order to be responsible citizens who meet the ethical demands in all the roles that we are playing as family members, as citizens. Outside resources include community agencies that I just listed. And let us keep a positive attitude which helps us as well as those around us. And with the vaccine of COVID-19 becoming available, now it has already started being administered, we can be even more optimistic that we can meet this challenge and rise above it. In order to navigate these challenges and practice and our duties and salvation, get realization, let us remember Kalidasa's immortal words from the Kumara Sambhava, Sharira Madhyam Khalu Dharma Sadhanam. Our body and mind, implied is mind, is the only instrument we have for dharma, for meeting ethical responsibilities in all the roles that we play in our lives. I wish you happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Kwanzaa, and Happy Chanukah. Everyone should live in harmony. That's the only secret. That's the only way this earth will survive. We respect others of other dharmas and other religions, and hopefully doing reciprocate as well. It is only when there is total harmony among human beings that peace can come. So let us hope that 2021 will be a year of good health and peace for all. Sarve Janaha Sukhino Bhavantu. Thank you for this opportunity.
Thank you very much, Dr. Kashinaji. We are really indebted to you. We are very indebted to you for this insight. Thank you so much. So we will plan next discourse with B.S. Kashinaji, and we'll let you know when it's going to be. It's always great to listen to him with so much of clarity, so much of depth, and yet so simple. Thank you so much, Kashinaji. We are very grateful to you on behalf of the board of the trustees and also
Everyone should live in harmony.
Thank you so much. On behalf of the executive committee, I really thank you for the wonderful discourses you have been giving for the past several years. Thank you so much. Now I will move the camera to the Ganesha side. We'll start with Archana and then Mahamangalati. you, sir.
You're welcome.
चलिए खोलिए.
हर नमः पार्वती पतये हर हर महादेव. धूपमाग्रापयामि धूपं दर्शयामि. ॐ एकादशीदीपम्.
हर हर महादेव.
गणेश महाराज की जय.
और इसी को रख दीजिए फिर करते हैं अर्चना में यूज फिर हम मंगलाते नहीं है.
ओम श्री भगवदाभ्याम नारायण अष्टोत्तर पूजांत करिष्ये।
गौतम मुनि
अथ जमानस्य गौतम मुनि गोत्रोद्भवस्य श्रीकर नामधेयस्य ओंकार नामधेयस्य अश्विनी नाम्याः नागराज नामधेयस्य सहकुटुम्बानां क्षमस्तैर्विजयेन्द्रारोग्य ऐश्वर्यावृत्यर्थं महागणपते नमः अष्टोत्तर पूजांत करिष्ये। ओम गणेशाय ओम विनायकाय नमः ओम विघ्नराजाय नमः ओम गौरीपुत्राय नमः ओम गणेश्वराय नमः ओम स्कंदाग्रजाय नमः ओम भूताय नमः ओम दक्षाय नमः ओम द्विजप्रियाय नमः अग्निगर्भाय नमः ओम इंद्रद्रीप्रदाय नमः ओम वाणीबलप्रदाय नमः ओम सर्वसिद्धे प्रदायकाय नमः ओम सर्वतनयाय नमः ओम सर्वदेवप्रियाय नमः ओम सर्वात्मकाय नमः नटिकर्ताय नमः ओम देवानेकार्चिताय नमः ओम शिवाय नमः ओम शुद्धाय नमः ओम बुद्धिप्रियाय नमः ओम शान्ताय नमः ओम ब्रह्मचारिणे नमः ओम गजाननाय नमः ओम द्वैमातराय नमः ओम मनिस्तुत्याय नमः ओम भक्तविघ्नविनाशकाय नमः ओम एकदन्ताय नमः ओम चतुर्बाहवे नमः ओम शक्तिसंयुताय नमः ओम चतुराय नमः ओम लंबोदराय नमः ओम शूर्पहरणाय नमः हिरण्मयाय नमः ओम ब्रह्मवित्तमाय नमः ओम कालाय नमः ओम गणपते नमः ओम कामने नमः ओम सोमसूर्यानिलोचनाय नमः ओम भाषाङ्कुशधराय नमः चण्डाय नमः ओम गुणातीताय नमः निरञ्जनाय नमः ओम अखिलमहाय नमः ओम स्वयं सिद्धाय देवताय नमः बीजापूरकराय नमः व्यक्ताय नमः गदवे नमः वरदाय नमः शाश्वताय नमः ओम गुरुतने नमः विद्वत्प्रियाय नमः वेदव्याय नमः ओम चक्रणे नमः ओम इक्षुजापद्धते नमः आब्जोत्पलकराय नमः श्रीधाम देववे नमः ओम स्तुत्यासिताय नमः ओम कुलाद्रिपते नमः जगने नमः ओम चन्द्रचूडाय नमः ओम अमरेश्वराय नमः ओम अमरेश्वराय नमः नागयज्ञोपवित्रे नमः ओम श्रीकण्ठाय नमः ओम रामार्चितप्रदाय नमः तुलधुण्डाय नमः गणन्याय नमः ओम ग्रामण्ये नमः ओम गणपाय नमः स्थिराय नमः ओम रुद्धिदाय नमः सुभगाय नमः वागीशाय नमः सिद्धाय नमः दुर्वाभिलप्रियाय नमः कान्ताय नमः ओम पापहारिणे नमः ओम कृतागमाय नमः ओम वक्रतुण्डाय नमः सौम्याय नमः ओम भक्तकाङ्क्षितदाय नमः अच्युताय नमः ओम केवलाय नमः ओम सिद्धाय नमः सच्चिदानन्दविग्रहाय नमः ज्ञानिने नमः ओम मायायुक्ताय नमः धान्ताय नमः रमिष्ठाय नमः ओम भयवर्जिताय नमः ब्रह्मदैत्यभैदाय नमः नक्तमूर्ते नमः ओम अमूर्तकाय नमः पार्वती चन्द्रोत्सङ्गाकेरवत्सोलाय नमः समस्त जगदाधाराय नमः वरमूषकवाहनाय नमः प्रस्तुताय नमः प्रसन्नात्मने नमः सर्वसिद्धिप्रदायकाय नमः ओम महागणाधिपते नमः अष्टोत्तर शतनामार्चनपूजां समर्पयामि समस्तसन्मङ्गलानि भवन्तु आकल्पान्तवंशाभिवृद्धिरस्तु। गणेश महाराज की जय। ओम नैवेद्यं भूर्भुवस्सुवः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् आपो विश्वतो ब्रह्म मंत्रालपक्षं नैवेद्यं समर्पयामि वदमध्ये पात्रं समर्पयामि अर्घ्यं समर्पयामि आचमनं समर्पयामि ताम्बूलार्तेन अक्षतानि समर्पयामि आनन्दमङ्गलनीराजन ॐ नमो व्रातपतये नमो गणपतये नमः प्रमदपतये नमस्ते लम्बोधराय एकदन्ताय विघ्नविनाशिने शिवसुदाय श्रीवरदमूर्तये नमो नमः एकदन्ताय विद्महे वक्रतुण्डाय धीमहि तन्नो दन्तिः प्रचोदयात् महागणपतये नमः।
just old diwar and Vichilana. People are coming.
Okay. Sir. December 24th is what day?
25th Friday.
24th.
24th
Thursday,
Thursday.
Friday. Okay. Namaskar to all of you again, and we just completed the Abhishekam, Alankaram and Archana to Lord Ganesha, and we also had a discourse today by Dr. B.S. Kashinath. It was a wonderful discourse, and thank you very much, Kashinath. It was really a treat to listen to you. And I want to, there are some programs that we have this week. First of all, I want to tell everybody that we have reopened the temple, and you can have a walk-through darshan of in the temple. And in the interest of all the devotees, that what we have done is we have to take some of the steps in the strictest form of the CDC guidelines, because we talked to both the the Bear County Authority, within which jurisdiction we fall, and on the city mayor, and we are asked to ensure that the safety of all the devotees visiting people. The temple is of paramount importance, which has been always for the Hindu Temple of San Antonio, and our management gives Board of Trustees and the Executive Committee gives first priority for the the safety of the devotees, safety of our priests, and safety of our manager. So that is everything is very important to us. So what we have and what we have done is we have we have started reopened the temple. Board was very keen that we should reopen the temple, and we should have a walk-through darshan. At any point of time, just 6 people can come inside the main hall here, and then people can follow in the queue at social distancing. Still, social distancing has to be maintained. Then you have to come. As soon as you come, you must have a mask. Without mask, there is no entry. Please use the sanitizer. Write down your name. Then also fill in a form, and your temperature will be checked, which will be entered there, and then you can come in. We have restricted the hours of the temple. On weekdays in the morning, it is only by the appointment. You can call the priest, or you can call the manager, and you can come by by the appointment. And in the evenings, we are opening it at from 6 to 8:30 on all the weekdays, and on the weekends we are opening from 9 a.m. to about 1 o'clock. We have started an hour earlier, that's 9 o'clock to 1 o'clock, and then we close from 1 to 4:30, and then 4:30 we open and close by 7 o'clock. So that is going to be for Saturday and Sunday. So I would request people whosoever wants to come to the temple, you are most welcome, and we need your support at any point of time. Now this is the end of the year, and it is December, and all donations which are made to the Hindu Temple of San Antonio are tax deductible. So I would request all those people to go ahead and start making donation to the Hindu Temple of San Antonio. You can call up, you can go online and make donations there. You can call up our manager Santosh ji, and you can just give him your details, and he will take it. So I would request people, do not sit back. Go ahead and be proactive, and go ahead and pay in any mode that you want. You can pay through check, you can pay through the credit card, you can pay through the cash, whichever mode you want, and we'll be most happy. And it's all tax deductible, and by January we'll be issuing all tax deductible certificates to all those people who have made donations. So without your support, it's very difficult for us, especially during this period when COVID is all around, and the temple costs are not going down. There are hardly any variable costs that we have. We have mostly fixed costs, so we need to meet them. where every day, every month to month. So please go ahead, and I am really grateful to all the devotees. If we are standing today here, it is all we owe it to our devotees who have supported this temple, who have enabled us to grow in many ways, and thank you so much. Now, the major, events this week are Vaikuntha Ekadashi celebration. That's going to be on Friday. It's a weekday, and it's going to be this is December 25th, and it will start at 8 a.m. in the morning. 8 to 8:30 is going to be Suprabhat Seva. After that, 8:30 to 9:30 is going to Uttara Dwara Darshana, and then at 10 a.m. At 10 a.m. we are going to have Abhishekam and Archana to Lord Balaji, Sri Devi and Bhudevi. Then there is going to be a Tomala Seva, and then Vishnu Sahasranam Parhanam. Then at 12 o'clock we are going to have Mahamangalarti. So temple is open that day, Friday in the morning, so you can come and you can have a walk-through darshan that day. And we will be live streaming the whole Vaikuntha Ekadashi celebration. And then again in the evening we are going to have from 7 to 7:30 Gita Jayanti, that is Gita Parayanam. And then 7:30 to 8 o'clock we are going to have Sahasra Swarvana Kamla Venkateshwara Namarchana. And after that in the at about 8 o'clock we are going to close with Mahamangalarti. So that is for Friday, December 25th, 2020. So again, it starts at 8 o'clock in the morning. So please, you are most welcome to come that day and have a walk-through darshan. And we'll specially open that day without appointment on Friday, this Friday. And then second is that on 24th we are having, that is actually a Thursday, that's going to be an Irumudi Kata Puja for Lord Ayappa. So all those people who have done the Maladharna, so we will be having that function here, and it will be in the Ram Mandir. It will start from Mahalakshmi Hall and end at they will all straight go all those Swamis who have taken the Irumudi and Maladharna, they will do the Irumudi and then come into the Ram temple directly. That is at 6:30 a.m. in the morning. 9:30 a.m. in the morning. And then in the evening, same day in the evening at 6 p.m. we are going to have Irumudi Eraku at at HDSA Ayappan Sanidhanam. That is going to be again in the Ram Mandir. And on Friday it is going to be, as I earlier said, is going to be Vaikuntha Ekadasi. And then it's going to be Ayappa Swami Mandala completion that day. So please stand by our flyer, which is we are about to set. We have already circulated the flyer for the Vaikuntha Ekadashi, and we are going to circulate the flyer for Ayappa Irumudi also. So again, thank you so much. God bless you. Thank you for taking a little longer to explain, and we'll go for Mahamangalarti. You can go ahead and do it at your home. And we are going to have Om Jai Jagadish Hare, and then that's all. Any of you can follow? But go ahead and do it loudly. Om
गमय मृत्युर्मा अमृतं गमय
ओम शांति शांति शांति। ओम सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः, सर्वे सन्तु निरामये, सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु, मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत्। ओम शांति शांति। अन्नपूर्णे सदा पूर्णे शंकराप्राणवल्लभे ज्ञानावैराग्य सिद्ध्यर्थं भिक्षं देहि नमोस्तुते। ओम सहना भवतु सहना भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ओम शांति शांति शांति। त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव, त्वमेव बन्धुः च सखा त्वमेव, त्वमेव विद्यात्रयं त्वमेव, त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देव। ब्रह्मार्पणं ब्रह्मवीर्यं ब्रह्मभूतं ब्रह्मामृतं ब्रह्मविद्या ज्ञानतमं ब्रह्मकर्म समाधितम्। प्राणापानसंयुक्तः पंचनं चतुर्विधं लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु। Second to Vasa Govinda. Andal ki. Thank you so much.